Cheers. Bienvenidos a Pinkymindset una vez más y ahora con una invitada super VIP, Jennifer Madaí.
Hi.
Bienvenida Jennifer. Bienvenida a Pinkymindset. So I know, nos seguimos desde hace tiempo.
Oh, yes.
Y hasta que se nos hace tener a la famosa Jennifer en nuestro estudio de Pinkymindset. Bueno, now I came to your studio.
Oh, yes.
Ahora trajimos Pinkymindset a su estudio. Y bueno, ¿por qué su estudio? Porque ella es dueña, ella es empresaria, es emprendedora, CEO, is a girl boss, she's a woman boss, girl power, yeah. Y ella representa Beauty Room by JM. So, cuéntanos un poquito de Beauty Room by JM. What is JM?
JM. Well, my name is Jennifer and my middle name is Madaí. So it started off really like that, but then now I have two babies and it's Maxi and Matthew.
Okay.
So it kind of just represents like them also and my middle name. So it's like a little combination. So it does really mean a lot to me, but yes, that's what JM stands for.
Oh wow. And what is Beauty Room? ¿Qué haces en el Beauty Room?
Beauty Room, we attend people for their special occasions, special events, brides, quinceañeras, big parties, and we go ahead and do their makeup and hair. We have a hairdresser, so she'll do like updos or braids, curls, whatever it might be, just to make you look beautiful for your event.
So your objective is to make more beautiful the women.
Yes. Make people feel confident and look more beautiful than what they already are.
Oh wow, I like that. And by the way, it's beautiful. So, cuéntanos un poquito cómo empezaste, Jennifer.
¿Cómo empecé? Empecé en high school. Yo estaba en track. So I was in track, I was a freshman, and I was there. Well, they like mix around all the grade levels, right? So the seniors would see how like I would do my makeup every time we would like go in, shower, change, and get ready for school because we would be there at like 6 a.m. And they would see how I would do my makeup, and they're like, you know what? Homecoming is coming up, and we don't have no one to do our makeup. Would you do our makeup? And I was kind of like, oh, I don't know about that. Like, I've never done makeup on anyone else, so I was like, you know what? Okay, like I'll do it, but if you don't like it, I warned you. You know, like I told you that I didn't have the experience, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. So it was 3 of them, and it came up, and they loved it, and I really liked the way they felt about it, like their smile once they saw themselves in the mirror, like, whoa, like I've never really worn this much makeup, but I look good, you know, like it made them feel really confident about themselves. And I feel like that's when I first kind of like fell in love with it, like, whoa, like what did I just do? Like, what was this feeling? Like, is it the start of something new? Like, I don't know. So then I just kind of continued from there. So I was really in high school when I was a freshman.
So you was like, this is a goal?
Yeah.
This is my hobby?
I know. I thought it was track, but okay. But yeah, I just kind of grew from there.
Good, awesome. So well, basically Pinkymindset today, we would like to talk to you about what is the hustle and follow your dream. I know as an entrepreneur sometimes we are always in a rush, you know, like always working, and that's how we call that it's a hustle game, you know, like when we are in a hustle game, we are always gonna be succeeding.
Yes,
because
beating
because you are gonna beat even the talent, even the intelligence, because you are never gonna stop.
Yeah,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, y hablar de dreams, like dream sometimes is demasiado subjetivo, no, or too big. Sometimes people say like, yeah, dreams, or no dreams. So en tu caso, ¿qué es soñar? ¿Crees en los sueños?
No.
No?
No. I do not. I do believe that people have dreams, but I don't think that I'm a big dreamer. I feel like I just kind of like take initiative with things and take opportunities and just go along, you know, like what's the next step? Now I'm in this step, what's the next step? You know, like I don't really have like a big goal that's like on top of the ladder. Like it's just kind of like live day by day and see what comes in and just let it be.
Okay, that's good. And it's nothing is good, and it says there, nothing is right and nothing is wrong.
Oh yeah.
En el mundo del emprendimiento, everything can be possible.
Yeah.
And if you say, I am not really believe on that, that's good. I do, but that's good the point that you're saying, you know, because people sometimes are just working and living in the hustle game, and that hustle games make them see more opportunities. As you say, I always looking, or I am always like follow new opportunities, and that new opportunities are bringing me to another
next
level.
level. Yeah,
No?
definitely, yeah.
So, si no crees en los sueños, ¿cómo es que llegaste a empezar Beauty Room?
Beauty Room. It was a random name. It started like, ooh, that's like way back. But yeah, it had started in high school. And then I had a friend, I was going through like personal stuff. My parents had divorced, so I had moved in with my dad. My dad was going through depression, so I had to be taking care of him. Well, I was also taking care of my brother, and my grandma lived with us, so it was just like us two looking after them. Wow. So I had a friend, and I was really close to her and her mom. So I would tell her what was going on in my life, you know. And one day she was like, I think you need a job. Like that way you could like distract your mind and just go with life, you know, like get out of your home. And I was like, you're right, but I mean like where can I even like get a job, you know? So I remember it was one day after school and I went to her house because I was always there, and super random, she's like, hey Jen, they're hiring in Sephora. And I was like, okay, like, so? She's like, I want you to apply, like I want you to go. And I saw like an opportunity, and I was like, you know what? She's telling me this for a reason. You never know. So I always thought like, oh no, like they're not gonna hire me because I don't have the experience, you know, like you never know. So I went, and the lady's like, I love your customer service. Like I love how we had we had communication. We were just kind of like flowing and talking, and you had all these ideas and telling me about, you know what, like makeup, it leads to skincare leads to this, like, you know, like, so she was like, you're hired. And I was like, what? So it just led from like not wanting to be at home to just focusing on this one thing that just called my attention. And I stayed in Sephora for 3 years, and I was working there. And so one time I was just there at my dad's, and you know, like it goes way back, so my dad didn't have a house for us, so my aunt had a lot where she would sell cars, and I'm gonna cry. So in that lot, there was a little room in the back.
It's good.
Together.
Journaling your ideas.
Yes. So there was this room in the back, and it was really small. I think it was like 500 square feet, only like a restroom, a little kitchen area, and just one room. Like that was all. So it was my grandma, my dad, my brother, and I in just
in
one
that
room. Yes. So he was trying because he was really down with depression. Like it was really bad. So he was there, and I was there, and I remember just sitting down in the corner, like, this is not it. Like, what's going on? And after I had my kids, like I was like, this is not what I want for them. You know, like,
how old were you?
I was 16.
16. And then you start to getting all that courage.
Yeah.
You have to take that courage, and you start to become that powerful woman that now is here sitting down next to me.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would see how like my dad didn't have money. Like obviously as a girl you have your needs, you know, like periods and stuff like that, like
of course.
nature. So there was times where like I didn't even want to ask him for like, can I have some money, because I need like these things. So I was like, you know what, like I continued working in Sephora, and then little by little I started getting my clients, like, and I would notice how like they would come in and like, oh, like I want my makeup done. And in order for you to get your makeup done in Sephora, you had to buy at least a $50 purchase. So then I would see that and how they kept coming, asking for me. And I was just kind of like, what's going on here? Like, why are they looking for me? Like, what am I doing? Like, am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? Like, oh my God. So then I started taking clients outside of work. So I would ask for Saturdays off. I would request a Saturday. So I would work just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday, Saturdays, I would do makeup like outside, and I just kind of like started flowing by like with that.
So you started to do 2 jobs at the same time?
Mm-hmm. On the weekends, because I would go to school during.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's 2 jobs, regardless. 16 years old.
Yeah.
A young woman.
Yeah.
With 2 jobs and a lot of responsibilities in your back. And you never give up.
No, I couldn't.
Awesome. So why you couldn't? You believe that in order to achieve the dreams or the goals that you have in your life, you have to be hustling? What you say with your story, that makes me feel that you are a hustle woman. That you are that kind of woman that are not gonna listen or believe in excuses, even neither in your own excuses, to become what you really want to be.
Yeah, once I feel like, once I opened my first business, I felt like having the mentality of like there's other people going through worse, like it's really there, you know? Like I would have clients tell me like, oh, it's because, I don't know, like we don't have light in my house right now, so they're trying to fix that. And I was like, damn, like I was once sleeping on the floor and you're stressing about something that you just shouldn't stress about, you know? Like, so then like little by little I just started thinking like there's no excuses, like you just need to continue going. Like there's people out there suffering, there's people out there just, you know, having it worse.
You value more the life.
Yes.
Wow. So you believe that being hustle bring you to where you are right now?
Yeah.
Why?
You can't give up.
Right.
You can't give up. Like I said, there's no option. Like once you have that mentality, it's like you just have to continue and start going up the ladder. Because I mean, it's either you let go and you fall, in which I had already seen my dad fall. Like I didn't want to be there. So I feel like my mindset is like you have no option. Like you just have to like continue climbing that ladder and continue climbing that ladder.
Good. That becomes a lot of the mindset, no?
Yeah.
Because you have to set your mindset to always believe that you can do more. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you start, it doesn't matter where you come from. If you are really aware about what is your worth, you are gonna keep moving. And also, you say something really important. You are always very awake about every single opportunity in your life.
Oh yeah.
How do you call that? I can call that like an ambition woman.
I really wouldn't know. I feel like I just kind of let life be. I feel like God puts people and things in your path for a reason, so you just have to take them. You have to take those opportunities.
But you know what? You say opportunities, and I love that word. I believe that sometimes, well, a lot of people, majority of people say, it's because you're very lucky.
No.
What do you think about that?
I've met a lot of people that think that, oh, thanks to her parents or thanks to this, because I look like that type of girl, supposedly them, right? Like, and I'm just like, dude, like, you really don't know what's behind every person's story, you know? Like, wow. So I feel like you could always do it. Like, you could always just go for it. Like, go for everything.
Yeah, if you are awake to take the opportunity.
Yes.
That's what I believe, that luck, it's that opportunity that it's coming to you. And sometimes you are just sitting down there to sleep, that you are not wake up enough to take it, to grab it.
Yeah, it's like there's people that say like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, or for example, you know, I want to go to the gym, but you just stay laying down and it's like, when are you going to go? When are you going to see results? When are you going to see, you know, like the difference and transformation when you're just laying down, you're just sitting down, like you need to get up and do something about it.
You're just keeping buying excuses.
Yes. I feel like people really need to get up and take that first step in order to like see the difference in their life.
In order to start to accomplish that goals and start to really see the success. Success always calls more success.
Yes.
Did you agree?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. I feel like success is always there. You have to grab it. Like success is really always there. You just have to get up and grab it, and a lot of people just won't. It comes back to what I just said. Like it's just like you don't get up, you won't get it. So it's like get up and do something. Like come on, yeah. Like the success is there. Like you just have to like get up and just even if you have to jump or something, like you just have to like get up and just keep motivated and get something.
Yeah. Well, now that we saw Jennifer, now we saw a successful woman. Now we saw like. Wow, Jennifer has 25 years old.
Yes.
A lot of women that are 25 years old nowadays, they don't even know what they want. And now Jennifer is like, wow, I already set up my life to good that I can believe it's me. Sometimes that happens, right?
Yeah.
So, in that path that you have been living, in that journey that you have experimented yourself, what are the prices that you have to pay?
the prices I had to pay were my time with my kids, definitely, and my youth, a lot of my youth. I feel like there was a lot of situations where I wish I would have reacted a certain way because I'm young and I can, but I had to think, more professional and more customer service wise, and like just keep my cool. And as I've said, and all my clients know this, and I say all the time, I'm 30, I'm 25, but like my soul, like me, I'm 30 years old.
Like your mind is like a 30-year-old woman.
Yes, I feel like I jumped my whole youth, which I'm scared for the future because they say that if you jump that step, it comes back later on. So I'm kind of scared. But
and Jennifer,
hopefully nothing happens. I'm gonna be welding in my 40s.
You will, because you never stop, and you will. You will be super successful, you will be super wealthy, super healthy, super,
Mm-hmm.
I really feel that, and I really believe that the vibe that you are transmitted are that kind of vibes. That's why I say at the beginning, I always believe that success attracts more success.
Yes, you could definitely see it. I've had a lot of clients come in and just tell me like, I see something in you, I don't know what it is, but you're going big. Like this is nothing, like you wow, like
you're moving.
Yes.
Yeah. So and now you say like the prices or like the sacrifices that you had to pay in your past, that was your time, your youth. Nowadays, where is it? Because now you have a beauty room, like wow.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to you and you was telling us the plan that you have about grow. What are you gonna do here in this new project that you're doing? Now it's like open. It looks beautiful. People, you need to come. It's beautiful. So now, what are the prices that you still like confronted every day?
What do you mean?
Like the new sacrifices that you still pay with this new project. What are the challenges?
Oh, I feel like it's still my time. Like
Still?
I feel like my kids, like I have to like put them away for a little bit so that I can just continue doing this. But then again, like I think about it and I'm like, you know what, like right now they're still small, they won't remember that I'm not there right now, like even though they're in pretty good hands, but I just feel like it's my time, it's I'm sacrificing my time with them that I have to like put them at home and just continue at life. But
good. So and now, do you believe that you already accomplished all the goals that you have before in your mind?
I feel like I've never had a goal. I feel like I've just been living like as in for the very first studio that I opened, it was on Kings Highway. If you guys aren't from Bronzeville, you know what street I'm talking about. So I used to be located on Kings Highway, and that was a 400 square feet section. And I used to be doing makeup from my house where I was living, right? And I had this person really close to me tell me like, hey, you know what? I saw some little suites and they're small, but it's a good start because like there was a lot of people coming into the house just in, out, in, out, in, out. And honestly, that's pretty scary. Like you don't know what these people are capable of, or their family members or something, or if someone gets mad at a service and comes back and they know where you live. So that's honestly like pretty scary. And I had this person tell me, like there's a small rental room and this and that, and I was like, oh well, let me go see it. You're telling me this for a reason, so let me go see it. And I saw it as an opportunity, and that was the very first studio that I opened, which we didn't even last there. I think it was just 6 months, and I was out of there. Like it was crazy.
You grow so fast.
It was, yeah. Which in reality, it was the very first studio in Bronzeville. It was the very first studio because it was more of a thing of, let me go to Mac, let me go to Sephora, so having a place like that, we're like, oh, let me hire her to get ready, or let's all of us, get ready. So it was something different for Bronzeville, and I feel like everybody got pretty excited. We had a lot of support.
So you innovate in this world here.
That way?
You innovate.
Oh, yeah. Yes, and I think everybody knows that, yeah. I've had a lot of makeup artists from this area or the RGB tell me like wow, like we look up to you because, a lot of parents, a lot of people don't believe in people who do makeup. They're like, how much are you gonna make? Like, do something else. That's not a real career. That's something that we hear all the time. That's not a real career. So that really gets to us, whenever you actually like something and you're passionate about it, And I've had a lot of people message me and tell me that like one day we would like to open up a makeup studio just how you did. And yeah, it was.
Now you become an inspiration for another woman.
Yes.
And that's what it means. The key is inspire more women to grow. Inspire with your story and make them believe that if you can do it, why you don't?
Anybody can. Yes.
Anybody can do it.
Anybody can.
So now, at the beginning we was talking about one, not dream, because you don't believe in the dreams, but one probably goal, objective, or vision, if you want to call it like that, about the ranch that you was telling me.
Oh, yes.
So you would say, so if I consider, or if you ask me like, hey, do you think I already accomplished what I have to accomplish in my life? Then when you told me that, oh no, I see this, I would like to buy a ranch and do this and do that. So I really think that we are talking with a very ambitious woman. A really ambitious woman that it's not really aware about all the dreams that you have. Because you are telling me ideas that it can sound like a dream, because sometimes people believe that dreams is not possible.
Yeah.
And that's why people sometimes doesn't like to dream.
Yeah. Or sometimes you just think of like, oh, you believe in like la mala vibra or something.
Yeah.
So
You say like, I don't want to say it because if I say it, it's gonna be like,
yeah, you get scared of like saying something like that because it's like, ya me escuchó el diablo. Like, fuck, I shouldn't have said it loud. But yeah, like most of my employees know it, and it's something that I've been telling them. And I feel like it just came out of the blue because now that we have a lot of more brides and stuff, we've gone to like ranches and places where they rent out for brides to get married and stuff. And there's no space. Like, they perfectly know that they have bridal parties and stuff like that, and I would love to do something about it. You know, like I would love for people to be like, you know what, this one place, like perfect customer service and perfect rooms, like the hospitality. You know what I mean? Like to like feel comfortable more than anything. So that's honestly, that's a goal for me, like to bring that in Bronzo as well, like because I don't see none of that happening or none of that opened here. So.
As the speed that you are growing, I really believe that you're gonna be doing this so soon. Yeah, you will, because you are a very hustling woman. So now, you are in an industry nowadays that is very competitive. Do you believe that?
No.
No?
No, I don't think there is competition whenever you have your flow, you know, whenever you have you're as a person, you know, like whenever it comes to makeup artists, like people look for you because it's you. Because you have your own techniques, because of your customer service, but the way you are, you know, like what you bring into them, like your vibe, you know, like they'll feel comfortable enough to like, oh, let me hire her again so that she can come do more services on us, you know. So I feel like there's no competition if you're actually concentrated on yourself, if you're actually like looking out for your own, like on your own path. If you're on your own path, like I feel like you shouldn't get out of that path. You know, like just continue your lane, and you'll see that there's no competition. Like people are gonna find you because they see that you are working hard and you're not busy looking at like, oh, let me see what the person next to me is doing. Like, you know, like don't do that. There's no reason why to do that.
I can see that, like you are not chasing the dollar.
No.
You chase your passion.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Right?
I feel like that's a big part. Yeah. That's a really huge part.
That's a huge part to your success that you have been accomplished here. And also, what could be the tips or like the opinion that you can tell to someone that is probably listening to us, that is here, that is watching Pinky Mindset by 1814, and is like, wow, she has a big, huge story. Like, how did she grab all that courage? And how did she do it? How did she do it? You know? What can you say to that woman that is there sitting down and is trying to figure out their why, the reason? God, tell me, how can I start? God, tell me, how can I do this? What can you say to that woman that is there sitting down just thinking, and try to figure out how to make the word, but the word is already there?
Yeah.
You just need to wake up and stand up. So, what can you say to them?
Fuck it in every single sense. Fuck it. Like, just get up into it. Get up into it. Keep doing it, and fuck it. Don't think about what other people are gonna say. Don't concentrate on other people's opinions. Like, just keep your own lane and fuck it. Keep doing it.
Keep moving.
Yeah, keep doing it. Keep moving it, and start start, because if you don't start, there's no seed for you to grow your tree. Like, you have to put your seed in and start watering it.
Yeah, because when you see over there and you see a big tree, it looks very like, oh wow,
Yeah.
it's like glamorous, you know?
Yeah, you can't compare to it.
You can.
You can't compare to it, because as I said before, like, it's like you keep looking at that tree when it's already been watered when that tree was once a seed. Like, you can't be looking up, like, how did they do it? Where they watered their seed, and they watered it and watered it until it continued growing and growing until it had branches, and then it had leaves, and like, it made a huge tree. So you can't look up when you're a seed. Don't compare yourself. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone.
Yeah, that kills that dream.
Yeah.
That kills that goal.
Yeah,
that kills
that'll bring you down.
even your confidence.
Mm-hmm. You're
Brings
just
you
gonna
down.
belittle yourself. No one else is gonna tell you anything. You're gonna be doing it to yourself. You're gonna damage yourself, and that's it. You're just gonna burn your tree.
And how do you better every day?
How do I better every day? I feel like I really do keep my lane. I'm real, like, people tell me, like, how do you do it on social media? Like, whenever you get in, I'm like, I honestly just post something and put my phone away. Like, I'm not, like, constantly, like, let me see. Like, I feel like you need to be your own motivation. You need to wake up every morning and think about, what was I going to do today? Not what am I going to do in a year? What am I going to do in a month? Like, because that's already kind of, like, giving you anxiety and putting you in a rush, you know? Like, and you're just like, no, like, what was I going to do today when you wake up in the morning? Like,
So you live the present.
yes.
You are not living the future.
Yeah, and I honestly feel like that's key, because that brings pressure to you, and that brings like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get there. You know what? I'm not gonna get there.
Now makes sense everything, because you say like, well, really, I don't really believe in the dreams, but I am a person that if I see opportunity, I take it.
Yes.
The opportunity is today, I take it today.
Yes.
I don't say, oh, let me think about it. Come on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the suites that we're gonna open up, I was randomly outside, and the owner from the plaza was like, hey, you know, like, there's this room here, and I've been thinking about you, you know, like the little rooms and like how you had it, and maybe you could rent out, since like I see that you know a lot of people. And I was like, yeah, why not? Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, yeah.
So what is that project? Tell us a little bit about that project.
The project, when I started, I feel like I really wanted support from others, but as we were talking about competition, nobody wanted to help me. And I remember I would message like influencers like, hey, I'm gonna open up my studio, can you share this post for me just on your stories and tag me? Like, I'm not asking for much. And they'd be like, well, who are you? Or you know, like, and now that I'm up here, I would like to help people who are starting. I would like to promote them and be like, guess who's here? You know, like, they do lashes, or they do microblading, or, you know, like, stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and open up beauty rooms, suites by JM. That way we could have here like people who are starting with their small beauty business and help them grow out of that.
So you're gonna be that, like, calling madrina?
I see.
That's good. That's perfect. I love that you have that soul to share success.
Mm-hmm.
You are not envy.
No, and I feel like people could feel it, you know, because I've also had a lot of people reach out to me and be like, hey, can we do a collaboration? Like, you know, like, we could, you know, like, I run a clothing line and I would like for you to do the hair and makeup, and you just have us, like, you know, like, I'll give you the pictures. Or photographers also tell me like, hey, can you do the hair and makeup? We'll send you models, and you just like, we'll tag you and you tag us, you know. Like, I feel like people sense that and they see it, and I really do like to help out, because at one point I saw that others didn't want to help out. So I'm like, I feel like that's honestly key. Like, ¿qué te afecta ayudar a alguien más? O sea, no te afecta nada.
Nada.
Like, es más, te ayuda, se te regresa. You know, like, I've always felt that whatever you give out to the world, it comes back to you. Like,
Double.
Yeah, you don't have to be looking for it or chasing it. Like, be a nice person and everything will just return back to you. Like, you don't have to try too hard or be like a cocky person. Like, I know, tú no. Like, dude, come on. Like, we could all do this together. Like. It's easy.
And you know what is funny? Because now you become that influencer that you was looking for.
I was not. Well, yeah, I guess.
I saw your Instagram. You have thousands of followers.
Yeah, that was super random. Like, I don't know. I just post, like I said, like, I post something and I put my phone away. Like, sometimes, like TikTok. Oh my God, that was super random. Like, the first TikTok that I ever did, and he knows it. Like, I literally put my phone away. I think I fell asleep. And I woke up and I was like, oh my God, what's this? Like, thousands of followers, comments, and And I was literally, it was what, a video of me singing like a random Rihanna song, like, and they were like, your makeup, like, oh my God, girl, yes, like, and I had put like my Instagram on bio, so that even helped my Instagram
To grow.
too. Yes. But like I said, like, you do something for others and it just randomly returns back to you. Like, you don't have to try.
I love that mindset, and I really think that we can close with this. We can close with this because I really believe that could be the best tip that you can give to another person. Help another person, and all the effort, all the success that you are transmitting to that person is gonna come to you.
Yeah, it returns.
And it's gonna return double, triple.
Yes.
Like 4 or 5 times.
Yes.
Then you're not have to be worried about how to do it because now everything is coming to you, and you are not going through like chasing the dollar, right?
Yeah. Always having good intentions more than anything.
Awesome.
That's really important.
Well, I love to talk to you, Jennifer. I love to talk to you, everybody, all the women that are there watching us, every single person that needs makeup. You want to start your own business, and you are here in RGB Bali, and you're like, oh my God, I don't know how to do it. Don't even think about how much. Just come, tell her. She's gonna figure out something with you, and she's gonna help you.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna say like, don't worry about that, girl. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna be your madrina.
Yes. Yeah, I've had a lot of clients that just come in and they're like, I want to do this, and I'm like, girl, just do it. Like the girl who did my lashes, she actually asked me to go in to be her model, and she was talking to me and she's like, I've never told you this, but I appreciate you a lot, because if it wasn't because of the first time that I spoke to you, I would have never been where I'm at right now. And right now she's like one of the known Bronzeville lash techs here.
Wow. Yeah. So you keep inspiring, you keep pushing, and that's the key. So remember, Pinky Mindset, that's the key, that's the objective. That's how Pinky Mindset was born. Coming soon, Pinky Mindset Mcallen.
Oh, yes!
Coming soon, Pinky Mindset by 1814 in Mcallen is gonna be open soon. So here, whoever is like feeling like I feel motivation, I feel that myself start to feel inspired with this woman that is here. So Jennifer is here in RGB Bali. She can be helping you, she can be talking to you, she can be inspiring you with all the stories that today she's sharing with us. So thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Thank you to come. Thank you. Can you now say where is your Instagram, where is your TikTok?
Oh, yes.
How people can know who is Jennifer? So we already talked about Jennifer, the Beauty Room by JM.
Yes.
So now how can they follow you?
So on Instagram, we do have 2. So my personal one where you can see my makeup and stuff is JM Glam Specialist, and then our business one is Beauty Room by JM. It's just at Beauty Room by JM. And then on TikTok, I just have it. It was something that grew out of nowhere, so it was personal. So it's at Jen Madaí.
Okay, perfect. So like that, you can inspire yourself. You can start to follow her and believe that you can be more beautiful than you are right now.
Yes.
Because she's gonna make you more beautiful. So thank you, Jennifer. Thank you to come. And
Thank you.
cheers again. Thank you. Cheers and success.